Hey guys, we're here, jumping into a Dragons of Tarkir draft.
11th hour. We figured it's Sunday, and so the pre-release is going to end today.
Yeah, so we want to get in on the expensive drafts while we can.
Yeah, exactly.
While the getting's good.
While they're still getting to get. So we have a little bit of experience with the format, and we're going to give it our best go.
Yeah.
And
I want to open a rare that I put in my deck.
A playable rare?
I haven't done that yet. This will be my third draft. So let's see.
Oh, that's a playable rare if I've ever seen one.
Surok. Well, we have a foil, though. We have a foil rare. Oh, actually, this guy's really good, too.
Oh, is that rare?
Oh, yeah. No, that's a 5/3 for 3.
Oh, shit.
It's got dash for 4. So
Right.
It drains you 2 on your upkeep. So the question here is really where do we want... Surok is an awesome card.
Right.
Questionably better.
Right.
They're actually pretty close. This guy has haste 2 if you're looking at it Surok-wise.
Right, exactly.
Based on the power level of these, we probably don't need to talk about any of the other cards in the pack.
Mm-hmm. We're passing a derpy green card and no black.
So yeah, I guess that's a consideration: is do we want to cut black or do we want to cut green?
I feel like either way we're cutting either color because there's nothing to consider.
I think I'm going to take Surok. Let's take Surok.
I like Surok too.
Okay, I'm not sure. This is close.
Right. That's hey, you wanted it.
Yeah, there we go. It was like, oh, you want to open one? How about 2?
How about 2 rares, and you're gonna have to decide. Suck a dick.
Okay.
Wow, and somebody passed another good
a
rare.
Stratus Dancer. Yeah, Stratus Dancer's pretty good.
I think that's a fine card.
Yeah, I think so too. I've also realized that you really don't have to go into friendly colors in this format.
Yeah.
So what I if you go green blue, I guess that puts you in Temur or Sultai.
Right.
Which is kind of cool for Fate Reforged. And also you can Formidable. This guy adds to your Formidable.
Yeah. It really does.
Not saying he's necessarily the pick. Let's look at what else we have. Conifer Strider. Do not want.
Mm-hmm.
Duress. No. Sandcrafter Mage, I would certainly consider taking here.
Mm-hmm.
But I think maybe we take this guy in case green's not there, or just based on power level.
I think so too.
And kind of figure out where we end up.
If we took the black card, we would have gotten that exploit creature, the one that's Sign in Bloods.
Palace Familiar.
Or Palace Familiar.
Where do you see the Sign in
To
Blood?
the right.
One? No.
Sadist?
No, that's not that.
Oh, I thought that was the one that exploits and you draw 2 and lose 2.
No, that's the one that drains.
Oh, never mind.
That's the not good one.
My biscuit.
So I think the Behemoth is pretty good. You have to put mana into it, which isn't great.
Yeah, I think the Behemoth is fine. It's a bummer that it does kind of stone nothing without it. But
I feel like the Bowmasters, they're pretty good.
The
4
Bowmasters
for a 3/4 reach. That's a better Giant Spider, and Giant Spider is fine. And Megamorph.
Megamorph.
A reasonable Megamorph.
Yeah, and then a 4/5 is a body. And it is a body that's not really to be messed with.
A Tarkir Free is a card as well. 5/1 that becomes a 6/2, flip it up on the cheap. That can be good.
Yeah.
I think we want to stick in green for sure here, though, and take the Bowmasters.
I think Bowmasters is a very happy thing. I'm very happy that we ended up with the Bowmasters. So, and it's good. If we see something really insane, we can kind of dip out. But as of right now...
Okay, so here... I really like looking at red because it's clearly open.
Right.
We have Lightning Strike plus.
Right.
We have Sarkhan's Rage, which little secret, kids, this card will kill you. You'll just die.
Yeah, we found that out real hard. Somebody went Lava Axe, and we went, oh, it is, isn't it?
And the Outriders are fine too. It's a 4/2 trample. If you have Ferocious, it gets first strike, and that's good.
Yeah. I like all those picks. I think we have a couple of creatures, so it'd be nice to maybe pick up a little bit of removal.
I think maybe the Rage.
Yeah.
Just a little more reach.
Yeah. Being
Seems
able to
good.
kind of finish is real good. And once again, if we end up in green-red, man, all right?
Right.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Green-red dudes. How about those dudes? But, yeah, boy, red is really open. The Flample Dragon. What do you think about it?
It's fine. I'm not high on any of these, but I think it's fine.
Right.
I just think 7 is a lot to ask. Like, in playing this format, 7's a lot to ask.
7 is very much...
And I think, like, a segmented Crotic is just as good as this guy, if not better.
Right.
That being said, let's see if there's anything better. Like, this is a 5/5 that you flip for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Is that just better than a Flample that you flip for 7?
I mean, it's a 5/5 that's a 6/6, actually.
Right, so this is a 6/6 trample, whereas this is a 4/4 Flample.
Right.
They're pretty comparable otherwise.
One comes down on 3, but that doesn't usually matter too much. You know.
I think I like taking this guy here.
Let's do it, and then we can start kind of moving in on red and make it not seem open to the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
So red's a really good thing for us right now.
Okay, well, we get our shot at an Efreet if we want.
Mm-hmm.
Magmatic Chasm has actually been better than I thought it would be in practice. The ground just get clogged up. We're not picking it here,
right?
But I just want to mention it.
Of note,
Shield Bearer, 2/1, turn face up, put a counter on another creature you control. I like that it's cheap, but I think maybe let's just go for power, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
This one flips up actually for cheaper.
Yeah, let's flip it up on the cheap, and then we can sort of also take note of the fact that we might need a little bit of low end.
Okay. Statue's not good in our deck. I'm fine with this guy. 2/3 for 3.
Yeah, 2/3 for 3. What's the one on the far right?
He's a 5 for a 5/4. Tax each turn of Fable. -4.
Okay.
He's good.
Right.
But I think I want to focus on our early drops. Like, we don't have anything before 4.
Yeah.
And I want to have something before 4.
Agreed.
This guy, right?
Yeah.
Just Scavenger. Perfectly fine card. I would like to have a Tormenting Voice on our deck.
Mm-hmm.
I think it goes a long way in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll just take a decent dude.
Take a fair dude. Red, once again.
Red is open.
Saw the red's open.
No. Sure.
Sure. I mean, that's early enough.
So, yeah, you're a guy.
You know, you're a guy, you're early.
Another Impact Tremors that we don't want. What are you? Stormcatcher Rig? 1/1. Oh, yeah.
Bad.
No, that's bad.
Any artifact in this set is bad.
Sure. We'll take a Naturalize.
Yeah.
We're not playing any of the other cards. I guess we'll cack a Battle Mastery from somebody.
There you go.
Our deck isn't dealing with it, so...
That's true.
Unless we took that Naturalize. Pick up a free Artillerist here. That's perfectly fine.
Sure,
Our curve's looking a little better.
Mm-hmm. Pinion Feast is a fine sideboard card.
Yeah, it works.
If somebody's got that one we can't deal with.
Sure, that's awesome. That's great to get back.
Cool.
Looks like we're kind of in the right place.
Yeah. I think we did just fine.
I think we can cut that pretty easily and just be red-green. If we get the fixing and want that...
It's a,
counters an instant or sorcery? Yeah. Like, I don't know that we...
A little bit narrow
need
of a
to
fix.
try.
You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want to... Like, at the end of the day, like, it's a fine card if it's already in your colors and you're already doing those sorts of things. I wouldn't splash a negate.
Right.
And it's like, that's...
It's a flyer. But yeah.
Right. It is a flyer, which is good.
But yeah. No, I agree. We don't want to splash. We don't want to splash. We don't have to.
Yeah, especially because, oddly enough, like, we kind of got a little double green action going on. That's,
We came out of that pack pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
Like, cards that maybe... cards that I don't necessarily want to play include the haste guy.
Right.
Well...
Do we do it again?
Do we do what again?
Is that a foil rare?
Yeah, it's a foil Ogitize command.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. I might have to just pick that up for my binder.
Right.
Passing on an Outrider here. I hate to do it to you guys, but I like drafting on Moto, and the way to do that is to get your money's worth.
Exactly.
And this has got to be at least a pack. So
absolutely.
It's sad. There's an elk herd here. There's actually a lot of good options for us here, but I'm gonna do the lame guy thing. So sorry, everybody.
You gotta get what gets you the value. You really do.
Now let's see. Yearling's fine, not exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Summit Prowler.
And now we hit the
also
least
fine.
exciting cards that anyone's ever seen.
The haste guy. I guess Yearling. is the pick here.
Yeah, I think Yearling is it's lower on the curve than some EP, and it is going to be like
Also, I mean, I've like kind of been underrating cards like this, but a 2/4 for 3 matches up pretty well against morphs.
yeah. A 2/4 for 3 is a fine don't get me wrong, the format is fast, but I don't think it's fast enough to where like that isn't something to be dealt with.
Well, drying up a little bit here. Just looking at our red. Of our red, like, it's pretty splashable. So let's just look at other colors and consider things. Cards that would pull me in other colors are the Tactician, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Not Summons because it's double blue.
Boy,
so
howdy.
we'll probably just take a Dragon Fodder here.
Yeah, Dragon Fodder, once again, holds things down.
Okay, so this is actually a real pick. Scaleguard Sentinels, 2/3 for 2.
Yep.
Seems pretty good. Or Coliseum Behemoth, 5/5 for 3
That you have
to put mana into to attack or block.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I see the danger of this guy. I also see that he's a 5/5 for 3.
Right, and we could just sort of go all in on him when they answer him.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a whole handful of stuff.
What I don't like about the Sentinels here is all of our low end. I mean, I guess this is a 3-drop here, but a good portion of our low end is red.
Right.
That being said, like, it's still fine on turn 3. It's not great. I've actually kind of been thinking of it as like a 5-drop that you play a 3-drop with.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
The red one.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah. At the very least, it'll kind of do well with our Surrock and turn on Formidable. I'm trying to take a look and see what that is.
I know.
And, the internet loves me.
We have a choice between a Dragon Fodder and an Outrider here. I mean, I guess Warbrute's also consideration.
Uh-huh.
I think I'd rather have an Outrider than a Warbrute.
Me too.
Yeah, we just want that Outrider.
Yeah, that's the 4/2 that can get first strike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our 4 slot's getting a little full, but that's okay. I'd like another couple earlies and maybe another like a real finisher.
Mm-hmm. But other than White, Student of Ojutai is kind of becoming one of my favorite cards in the format.
It's good. It's powerful.
Yeah.
It's better than it looks for sure.
It does.
So there's a whole lot of nothing here for us.
We hit a wall when it comes to our colors.
Honestly, and this doesn't seem very good. Part of me is thinking about grabbing the Spider Silk Neck just as a sideboard card.
Okay, I mean,
other than that, we're looking at potential splashes.
Yeah, we're
like
not
a
missing out on
Tigum Strike
anything.
is an okay splash, but I'd rather have my creatures speak for themselves.
Yeah.
Void Squall, I just don't think is that good. I guess it could be good in our deck.
I think the net is a good card to consider here. Hey, is this our first? No, this isn't our first pack. It's not.
It is.
Oh, it is. Well,
We got the Elkerd back, so thank you, Magic Gods.
Right.
For letting me be greedy and take the value and still get the card I would have first picked.
That makes our deck so much better.
Yes. Well, and that was why I was apologizing so much for making the choice that I made, but, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right.
I ain't made of money. Conifer Strider, Forerunners. Forerunners could be fine.
Forerunner's actually pretty good in our deck, I think. We got 13 dudes and it's only pack 2.
Yeah, and I guess it's a decent early drop.
Yeah.
And I like having Dash. Gives us a little kind of more reach in a way.
Right.
We'll take a Chasm here because that's great in the match that it's great.
Yeah. It's going to be a fine sideboard card. It's going to be really...
Take another Stormsinger.
Sure.
Naturalize.
There's the Naturalize. The Naturalize we've always dreamed of, Brandon.
Oh, good. This Impact Tremors came back.
I've seen like 3 of those. Like we could have been that deck.
If we hadn't taken any expensive cards.
Right.
I'm going to take this Tapper, actually, because that's kind of a bummer for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll also take away somebody's Forest. No, I'll take their Tigum Strike. I don't know.
That's fair.
Doesn't really matter. Yes! Another Tremors. Okay. So let's take a moment and put things where they actually live.
Now we open a Favorite Forge pack, and I'm hopeful.
Hey, how's that hope working out for you? No, honestly,
Probably the Ancestors is like the worst card I've ever seen.
the funny thing is, I was looking at this Highlands because I was like, awesome, this is free here. But
Yeah.
it's totally not because we want this Heel Cutter.
Yeah.
Like, pretty bad.
Heel Cutter is so solid for us. What's the 5/2?
Not a
Instant
card we
sorcery?
want.
Yeah, I don't care. Yep, Heel Cutter is our shit.
So we'll take a Heel Cutter there. I would like to get a Rugged Highlands or two.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, we're like splashing double green now.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It is weird.
So the Archers is awful.
Yeah, no, this is not a like I would take a Skirmisher over an Archers, not for our deck, but like it's just not a real card.
It's so bad.
I think we're looking at a Scout or a Crew Shock or a Crew Shock. I would take the Feral over the Battlefront Crew Shock. But I think we want the Scout here.
Yeah.
So the cool thing is, if we get a Scout on 2 and anything on 3, I mean, a Scout on 2 and nothing on 3, Surrak comes in with haste. It helps us activate Formidable. It's dash. It's more low end.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it hits everything we want.
I agree. I think our top end is
pretty good.
Yeah, it's good. It's not. I mean, it's not hugely, rarely bombly heavy, but it is.
A random 5/4 isn't going to do a ton of work for us.
Yeah.
Although I do like a Frontier Mastodon.
Right.
It's funny. I've noticed Ferocious is so hard to enable now.
Really interesting. What's got 4? Right.
What's got 4?
Yeah.
You know, some of our
stuff after we megamorph it. Yeah. That's not an enabling type situation. Okay, so with that being said, Whisper of the Wild is a little bit rough.
Oh, Whisper though. I mean, here's the thing. It still ramps us, and I
Yeah.
think that's good. I didn't even see that here. I think that's the easy pick.
Okay.
Goreswine is the other consideration. We're looking at these 3 cards.
Right.
I didn't even see the Whisperer. That's the card I want to play.
Cool.
I want to Whisper into
Stuff.
4 drops or whatever.
Fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Just give our deck a little bump.
Hit a bump for your deck.
Fierce Invocation is a 4/4 for 5. It'll hit a creature, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, Temur Runemark
Ugh.
gives 2/2 and trample.
I mean,
It's a thing.
You know, it's
It's not terrible. Like this is actually a real consideration here because.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do we need just a random guy on 5, or would we rather have a way to push through some damage?
Let's push through some damage. Also,
I think so too.
We have. I think we've actively drafted no removal. One.
Sarkhan's Rage. We
Sarkhan's
just didn't
Rage.
see much.
We
Like
didn't
we
see
got
much.
the
It's
choice between. If I saw any, I would pick it up.
Yeah, it's not our fault. It's just what are you gonna do?
No, white or black permanent. That's bad. Inoc Guide.
Yeah, Inoc Guide's fine. Honestly, I think we're gonna win this by just having the dudes. We are gonna be wider.
That is our plan. Rugged Highlands or Hungering Yeti.
Because we've got double green time. I think actually the Highlands is probably a better pick here.
Yeah,
We're not shy on dudes. We're not shy on playables.
that's true. I think
know?
the Highlands is better for us here. I like Yeti.
I like Yeti a lot. I'm a big fan, but also at the same time, like
I think we need this.
Mhm.
Are we? I think we are. Are we the 2 Runemark deck?
Let's go. Let's redefine the format right here.
Yeah, let's be the 2 Runemark deck.
Let's be 2 Runemark McGee. Oh man.
So, getting to 3 is going to be a big part of our deck.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Because it's a hard choice.
Between that and Humble Defector?
Between Team or Battle Rage and Humble Yeah.
No,
No, or
it's not.
collateral damage, I mean.
It's Team or Battle Rage.
Okay.
Collateral damage, we don't want to sack any of our creatures, really.
Right.
Humble Defector would be cool if we had a bunch of collateral damages, but I don't think we don't need to draw a bunch of cards because every card in our deck is the same.
Yeah, it's true.
And Battle Rage is just, it might be like, oh, we kill you.
Yeah, Battle Rage is a gift here.
This is the kill spell we were looking for.
That's fair. But not to kill a creature. Kill a player.
I mean, you can kill creatures too. It
That's
kills creatures just fine. Battle Rage is a great trick when you kind of lure people into to double blocking you.
Mm-hmm. I mean, now we snap the Rally of the Ancestors off.
Totally.
What is 2/2 and First Strike? We're not the 3.
No, it's white or black.
Oh, white or black. Never mind. I forgot. It's not. It's not those.
Um,
With Ambush Crew Shock 5/5 trample when it comes into play, you have to.
you have to return a creature. I mean, it's the only card we would even consider playing here.
Right. You know.
And, like, this isn't value. These, the Krodic and the Rally the Ancestors, probably about the same value.
Yeah.
Sure. We'll take a Crew Shock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's so
We're gonna have like cuts to make.
I know. Weird,
Actually,
huh?
not real. I'm gonna cut these.
Okay.
I'm not a huge fan of this card.
Right.
I don't think we need it.
Yeah.
We have Dash Guys instead. So actually, I'll just cut him here. I don't like that it pulls your stuff out of where it goes. Sure. Cards?
Right.
We're not playing these.
We don't want to whisk. If somebody wants to play a, whatever that shitty artifact is against us, they can do it.
Boom Keg?
Yeah.
It's removal.
I mean, but not necessarily Boom Keg, but just all the crappy ones. Gate Crasher or whatever the fuck it is. All the ones in the other set. We don't want to get Will, then I'll get out, I guess. That card can win you games, and if you set the board up right. I think green was a little light this draft, but the fact that we got the elk herd back is a pretty big.
I mean, our green cards are powerful.
Our green cards are good. I'm just saying we didn't see like a crap load of them. You know what I mean?
Right. Which are we more likely to play here?
A Freet.
Yeah.
I like Flavorfully. I like Lightning Shrieker.
I know it's a bad card, but I do see how it has changed in this format.
Okay. I mean,
it is a different card now. The format is different. It's just Lava Axe is better now,
right?
Because it's fast.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not playing either of them because we already have a deck here.
Yeah.
And we need to make cuts.
Cool.
So Freet's out.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon Fodder's just better.
Right. 24. We need to make what, one cut?
Oh wow.
Group creature separately, so we drop down 3 cards. Oh, well, close enough.
Okay. I mean, there is a consideration for main decking like Magmatic Chasm. Because it just says, like, we hit you.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like it's... Let's just put it in and see...
I'm actually very on board with that plan. I think that we have, like, the one deck that would want it.
Yeah, I mean, we have ground dudes. We have ground beaters. I think a Falter seems fine.
Mm-hmm.
There. So this right here lets me know that we don't need to play this. Right?
Right.
Easy cut.
One more?
Yeah, so like what is our worst
Are we
card?
a one rune mark deck?
Yeah. But we could. No, we could be a one rune mark deck.
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. Maybe that's not the case.
I think we're the one rune mark deck.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna
split it pretty evenly and
we
call
want
it a
to combine
show.
groups, and then we're gonna put stuff where we want to cast it. So you can go here.
This is just the most straightforward dudes deck I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I'm really, really happy with the way this deck turned out. Surrock was a cool card to go. Like, for what it's worth, if we hit Surrock, that's the business.
Yeah, no, that's soup's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So we want, let's see, not these are morphs. So we're actually fairly evenly split, a little red heavy early.
Mm-hmm.
but we have double green where we only have a couple double red.
And we have a couple cards like Eye Not Guide and Whisper of the Wilds that, like, hitting green early for those is pretty important.
Right, so I guess we'll just go fairly even split.
Yeah.
Maybe one more red. Oh, wait, no, we'll just go even.
Even split.
Right, we have that.
8-8, 8-8 in the Highlands.
All right, so that was easy.
This is the most... Do you want vanilla ice cream with no sprinkles? Like...
No, dude, the sprinkle.
We got... No.
Sprinkle.
We got...
Team Maroon Mark. That's a sprinkle.
We are splashing sanity for his Team Maroon Mark. I think it's going to be good. I kid, but I actually think it's going to be
I'm
good.
excited. I think... You know what we have? We have a puncher's chance.